Hi everyone, I'm Liz. I recently graduated from college and I'm now working full-time. But when I was a college student, I did a part-time job that made me as much as $60 an hour. So you're probably wondering what that job is, and that job was private tutoring. So I did a wide range of subjects when I did private tutoring, and my rates just sort of increased over time until it was $60 an hour. Don't get me wrong, it definitely did not start at $60 an hour, but it was a pretty fast progression from, say, $15 an hour to $60 an hour. I can kind of tell you the timeline of things. For me, I always did like some sort of tutoring even when I was in high school. The summer before high school, I actually took a summer school, and it was then where the teacher asked me to tutor another student because they were a senior who needed to take this class to graduate and pass, but they weren't doing very well. So the teacher asked me to tutor them. I didn't make any money from that, but it definitely gave me good experience and kind of made me pursue private tutoring further. So when I was 17, which was a junior in college, there was a job listing on Indeed, and they were looking for tutors of any skill level. This job paid me $15 an hour, and they basically matched the student to me. So it kind of took the work of finding any students myself. I did that for a little bit until I felt like I could maybe do more tutoring hours. They didn't provide me with a lot of hours just because there were other tutors and maybe not as many students. So I started looking at other potential opportunities to earn more money and work more hours. So I looked on this website called Wyzant. On that site, you can say what your desired rate is, and my starting rate on there was $30. And that was on the low end of the rates posted on there. A lot of rates go from like 60 to even 100 or over 100. From there, I was able to get my first client. They actually lived near me at the time, so I went to their house to tutor their kid. And I taught math. I think I taught either algebra or geometry, I'm not sure, or I don't quite recall. But there I earned $30 an hour, and they would do an hour 30 long session, so I'd earn about like $45 every time I tutored. At some point they were satisfied with my work, so they asked if I could tutor their younger son, and I quoted them, I think, $40 an hour, but they graciously offered me to pay me $55 an hour instead, I believe, somewhere around there, $55 an hour. From then on, they suggested me to other people for tutoring, and also I was able to find more clients on Wyzant, and my rate from then on was $60 an hour. Next tutoring job was tutoring a, I think, 6 or 7-year-old English, and they would hire me for 2 to 4 hours at a time. So every time I went there, it was around $120 to $240. But I had to stop that job because I moved to college. During college, it was a bit harder to find clients since it was a new area, and it was a bit harder to manage my time as well since I had to go to classes, I had to study, I had to do homework. So this is where I did more online classes. This was really helpful since I didn't need to take time to commute, and it was also a lot less exhausting, I'd say. I was grateful that I was able to do online tutoring with the clients that I had previously. And for that, my rates were obviously lower, a little bit lower, but I was still bringing in pretty good. I was still bringing in pretty good money. Like, I was able to buy food and, take care of everything I needed to buy. During my junior year, I decided to pursue trying to get more clients seriously because I was living very frugally, I would say. You know, I would buy like really cheap food during college. I could afford to eat, but I couldn't afford to eat like really well, I'd say. So I was looking for clients, and this client wanted me to tutor their son and for me to tutor them at their house. So that's what I did. And again, I charged them $60 an hour. So that is how I made $60 an hour as a college student. I might have missed some details along the way. So if there's anything you're wondering or any questions you have, feel free to ask me in the comments. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.